We have somebody who understands the technology space very well. Naveen Mishra of Gartner is joining us today to talk about how things are taking shape. Mr. Mishra, thank you very much for your time. Let's start by understanding conversations you've been having with some of your clients or your observations with the way corporate India, beyond the top blue chip company, which are very good at adopting automation and technology, the mid-tier, how are they really adopting technology in a new world affected due to COVID?
Thanks, Ajay, for having me here. Large as well as the mid-sized companies, and especially the ones that you mentioned, everybody is actually trying to do a couple of things. Number one, trying to use technology to drive efficiency, workforce productivity, deliver better customer experience. While doing all of this, they're also trying to ensure they can survive and thrive in the COVID-19. So before COVID, actually digitalization was more like the next big thing for all companies. But now digitalization has become the tool for survival. And we see blue chip companies of various sizes actually investing into automation, collaboration, trying to drive even costs down by using technology. So that's kind of the broad range of conversations that we are having with our customers within India.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we also extend this and look at some of the specific technologies such as AI, analytics, machine learning, chatbots, this is where customers today, they want to invest to reach out to their customers, to reach out to their partners, employees. So there is a complete turnaround on where CIOs are going to invest money. And actually, we recently did a survey of the board of directors around the world. And as a part of that survey, one thing clearly came out: every board of director is investing into digitalization to not only drive cost savings, but also to make sure that the company survives through this in the longer run. So we need to think of this from a short-term perspective as well as from a long-term angle. And that's where technology is playing a big role across the Indian diaspora and actually globally as well.
Mm-hmm. Naveen, which are the areas companies are really spending more on? Is it software? Is it upgradation of hardware? Is it technology overall being upgraded? Is it fintech and treasuries? If you could get some color on what are the areas where bulk of the money as investment is flowing in.
Okay, I mean, for India overall, we expect almost a 10% decline in IT spending in 2020, largely because of the COVID-19. However, there are bright spots that we see, especially if we look into the hardware side of things. Laptops, computers, they are seeing a growth because of the fact that people are working from home, homeschooling, and those are the big drivers. Within software and services, we see modest decline or even incremental growth. Now, reason why these areas are going to grow is largely driven by the fact that more and more people are working from home. We are looking at hybrid workforce, where there are a set of employees who are working from the office as the government regulation is changing. So clearly, collaboration is a big part of it. Automation, and linked with that is actually the whole focus on security when people are working from home, when customers are accessing digital assets, when partners are trying to actually use some of the online presence. So with all of that, we have seen a huge focus on security investments to make sure that all of this works with the right level of control and management. So that's clearly another area of focus. Cloud services has seen huge growth in India. Almost we expect a 15% revenue growth in cloud services. And that growth is essentially coming from the fact that enterprises of different size, large and small, are investing into digitalization. So cloud is going to be that backbone which will deliver a lot of customer-facing services. Various manufacturing or retailers are pivoting towards investing into building digital channels. Now, when they do so, they are investing into analytics platform, which is running on cloud. They are investing into AI, machine learning, chatbots. There's a huge emphasis on removing the people from the process and deliver a touchless experience. E-commerce companies are doing that in a big way within India. I'm hearing that we are already seeing some early success stories of robots actually for various warehouses which are supporting these large e-commerce companies within India. So net-net, starting from cloud services, automation, cloud security, and actually the broader security are clearly some of those bright spots that will drive growth. Services is another angle where we are seeing companies helping customers to move on their digitalization journey in a more targeted way, and that is where they are leveraging some of their skills around various emerging technologies that I mentioned. And this is also leading to various services companies actually investing into new business models. As a service, for example, is one of the bright spots where companies are pivoting towards as a service model, deliver as much capacity and cost needed to the customer. That's a new innovation that we see in this space. So these are some of the bright spots that are going to drive the growth story for India in 2020, and then that would also set the base for the new normal in 2021 and onwards.
Right. All right, Naveen, we'll let you go on that one. Thanks so much for joining us to share your insights on things, the way things are taking shape in the world of technology. With that, we are completely out of time. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.